You're probably watching this video now because you want to learn more about how you can make money online and how you can start your own online business. Hi, my name is Jennifer. I'm 27 years old. I started an online business almost 5 years ago. Within these 5 years, I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to work from anywhere, decide my own hours, don't have a boss. I've also spoken on stages with thousands of people and coached hundreds of people into doing the same. But it wasn't always like that, and that's why I wanted to share a little bit more about my story and how I got started with everything, so that either you can relate or you can actually see that I was just like you. All I wanted was to have freedom. Ever since I was very young, I always wanted to do something more. I always wanted to start something, create something. I always wanted to become successful. So I actually started working when I was 13 years old. I would sell newspapers. I would go out and really just try to find ways to make money. So I always had it in me. I always knew that I was meant for more, and I always knew that I was gonna do big someday. But growing up, I came from a small town. I had always these big dreams, but I always felt like I was a little bit alone. I felt like I was in the wrong circle, and I felt like I just didn't fit in. So even though I always wanted to start a business, I was always afraid to do so because I didn't have that support system. But I still had the thought and I still had the belief that one day I'm going to make it, one day I'm going to become successful. It was all about time. So I was just an ordinary girl. I studied economics. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but all I knew is that I didn't really want to go to school. But I felt like I had to because my friends went to school, my family wanted me to go to school, everybody wanted me to get a great education. But to me, I didn't see it as something that I wanted to do. I wanted to start something, I wanted to create something, I wanted to become a business owner. But what I thought is that a business costs a lot of money, and if you don't have $1 million on your hand, you're never gonna be able to start up something. That always pulled me back. It was always the money problem that kind of scared me, that I needed to invest to actually become successful, and I just did not have the money. So after 3 years of studying, I got my bachelor degree, and I was still kind of lost. I was still working in a pizza restaurant. I did not want to do anything else because I actually really liked my job at the time, but I knew that wasn't long term. I knew I couldn't be working as a waitress for 20 plus years. So I knew I needed to get out, but I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I did not want to do anything with my studies. I was very lost in what I wanted to do. And that time as well, COVID came and I actually lost my job. So I was actually without a job for a whole year. And this time I actually had the time to think. So after my studies, I actually rented this amazing apartment, but sadly I couldn't even afford to live there in that year that I was here. So I actually needed to move back to my mom's place and really try to figure out what I wanted to do, because I was at that time, I think I was 21 or 22. I was very unsure of what I wanted to do with my life. I just knew that I did not want to get an office job. That was the last thing on my list. And I wanted to become creative because in that time as well, TikTok was blowing, Instagram was blowing. I was seeing all these people making money online, but I just never really knew how to get started with it. And I was just very unsure if it would work for me. So in this time, I actually started programming. I started to do coding and stuff because my brother, he had a doctorate degree in it. And he was working from home. And that was something that I really wanted. I wanted to have a job that kind of let me to control my own days, that I could be wherever and whenever I wanted to work, I was able to, because I saw the freedom in that. For me at the time, money was one thing, but I just wanted the freedom. I was so tired of waking up early in the morning or working really, really late at night. I was walking 20,000 steps a day. And my worst nightmare was actually waking up at 5 a.m. to go to work, to not be home until 5 p.m. And I was just so motivated to just figure a way out. So I tried coding, but to be honest, it was very difficult. I understand that my brother had a doctorate degree in it to become as good as he is, because it was very hard and it was just not attractive to me. I just did not like it. It was just not my passion. So after that, I tried drop shipping. But the thing is with me is that, or how I was before, was I was always afraid. I was always afraid of when something would cost, it would scare me, because in my family, we don't use money. In my family, we save money. We don't use money. We don't invest money. I was very afraid to put in put my money somewhere to grow. So whenever I tried drop shipping, I finished up my website, I finished up everything. But when I needed to pay for Shopify, it's a website provider, I was like, nope, I can't do it. $100, nope, not gonna do it. And I was so afraid to fail, because I was so afraid that if I paid that money, I wouldn't get anything out of it. So that's what happened. I tried dropshipping, and when it came to the payment, I kind of stopped. And then a lot of my friends, a lot of my family members were like, don't do it, just get a job, now you study, just get a safe income, you can do it, it's gonna be okay, that's just how life is, But I was thinking to myself, that is not how life is. Life is so much more than having just a 9-to-5 job. Of course, if you love your job, that's a different thing. But for me, I just didn't want to have a job. I just wanted to live my life on my own terms. And I saw other people was doing it. So I was like, okay, if they can do it, why can't I? So after a year, I actually got my job back. I actually got another job as well. So I was working 2 jobs at the moment, and I was trying to gain up as much money as possible because, again, I was basically broke. And after 2 months of working, I actually met this one guy that was from the same city that I'm from, and he was super successful, and he was only 18 years old. He started an online business when he was 17, and for me, seeing that he was traveling all the time, he bought his first Rolex watch of the age of 18, I was really, really amazed. And the thing is that when I first met him, I trusted him because he was so cool. He was so kind-hearted. Like, he was just like this ordinary boy, and I felt like I could relate to him because I was seeing him as not like cocky or not something like that, but he was just so nice. For me to see that this guy just took action and just like went for it, like really inspired me. And he told me that he could help me do the same. And when he told me that, okay, I can help you do the same, but it's going to cost you $2,000, I was very afraid. I was like, maybe my goals aren't that important after all. But I was very, very afraid. But the thing is that made me trust him was that I was seeing that he had results. And I was seeing that, how could he lie to me? Like, he has proof. Like, he's living a lifestyle that only I could imagine of. Like, he's living a lifestyle that I don't understand where else he's getting the money from. So I actually joined, and this is not the thing that I'm doing today, just so you guys know. I'm gonna get into that later. But I started with this company that he was with, and within my first month, I made $4,000. So I invested $2,000, but I made $4,000. So basically, I got my investment back and I got an extra $2,000, which was mind-blowing. Like, at this time, I knew that online businesses work. I got this aha moment where I thought to myself, like, this is not a scam. Like, this is actually real. Like, if I can make money like with this, I can make money with anything. Time I was like, you know what, let me just push and let me just go for it. And the cool thing is that the company or the community that I joined, it wasn't only me, it was a lot of other people as well. So I met more people doing the same. I was connecting with people, I was connecting with millionaires, billionaires. And for me at that age, I was 22 or 21, I don't 100% remember. I was just like, this is a complete other world. And I just got that belief that, you know what, I can do anything that I really want to do. Because I was surrounded by the right people. And if you are not in that type of community, and there's so many communities online, I'm gonna go into that, what community I'm in right now. But there are so many communities online where you can really grow as a person, but not only that, you can learn and you can actually start to see that things are real. Like, you are able to do whatever you want to do because you have met people that has done the same. So this community, we traveled together, we went to different places together. I actually quit both of my jobs and I moved out of the country, and I have been traveling ever since. I have been to multiple places. I've been living in Dubai. I have experienced so much, and that was only because of one opportunity that I was actually afraid to start, but I started it anyways and I went all in. So what is it that I do? I've been doing digital marketing for 5 years, and I've learned so much with it. Like, in today's age, everything happens online, and if you're not online, you're missing out. And the cool thing here is that it's so cheap to start compared to a traditional business. So a traditional business is like, you can use 3 to 5 years to actually go in plus. Well, an online business, it doesn't need to take you even a month to actually become in plus. And that's what I really love about online businesses. I do multiple businesses at the moment. Like, I have multiple things going on. I have multiple income sources. But the thing is, digital marketing is one of the easiest ways to make money online. And it's where you see the quickest results as well. And before you say anything, this does require work, but it's, compared to other businesses that is out there, it's still one of the easier ways to get started. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is basically where you promote a product that is digital online. So it can be like a course, it could be like a coaching session, it can be like a one-on-one call, ebook, whatever you name it, you're basically selling it online. It's like marketing. You're marketing it online. You do it like a faceless account. It doesn't need to be like only you in focus. You can also do faceless, but you can also do it like with your own Instagram account. 1 year ago, I actually purchased this course It's called DWA, and it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. So now, after 1 year, after using the DWA course, I've been doing multiple income streams from it. I've been learning on how to do UGC, I've been learning on how to do social media management, email marketing, everything you need to know about online businesses you can learn in the DWA course. After a year of using the course myself, I was thinking to myself, okay, should I make my own course and sell it? But the thing is that I really love this course because it learned me everything. Like, I have gained so much knowledge, I have gained so much income just by this one course that I was thinking, you know what, like, why don't I just promote this course instead? You have the opportunity to resell this course and gain 90% of the profits yourself. So that is what I did, because I knew that the value in the course, it's there. And I would not be able to make such a great course myself. So I really want to spread the word about this course because it has taught me so much when it comes to online businesses. It has taught me so much how to create multiple income streams. And the thing is that the community is great. There's over 100,000 people that are inside of the course making money with the course, and everybody is allowed to resell the course if they would like to. But you can also make your own course. You can also learn how to do UGC. There's so many online businesses in there that you can actually start learning on how to do. One thing that my mentor said in the beginning of my journey was that if you're not a learner, like, what are you doing? Like, you need to invest into your education. For me, over the years, I have probably paid thousands and thousands of dollars in education. I've been to seminars, I've bought books, I've bought courses, because the thing is, if you don't know the knowledge, how are you supposed to start earning money? You need to have the knowledge before you actually can start making money. And this is why buying a course is one of the best things that you can do and invest into yourself. Let's take an example of what you can learn in the course. And as you see here as well, I'm gonna show you a little bit about like all the different courses that you're able to actually access once you get in. And let's take UGC for an example. If you want to make $10,000 a month, it's not that hard. Let's take that UGC is basically where you make content for other brands and they repost it on their social media content. So you don't need to post it on your own, which also means that you don't need to have thousands of followers. You can even have like 20 followers if you would like. And that's the cool thing about here is that you don't need to have all these followers. But let's say that you start a UGC business. Just 20 clients will bring you in $10,000 a month. And all this is what you're gonna learn here. You're gonna learn scripts, you're gonna learn how to sell, you're gonna learn everything you need to know to start a business and how to make it profitable. I just know that having a community like this is gold. Seeing all the different results, seeing that people are making money, seeing that people are happy was one of the reasons why I really wanted to tell you guys about it, because I was seeing that it's not only me making money. It's people that are moms, it's people that are from all around the world, people with 100 followers, people with 5,000 followers. You can start a new TikTok account, you can start a new Instagram account. It doesn't matter, because what you see here is that people are making money, and it's not only limited, it's a lot of people. So if you feel that you are ready to really take that one step, because I promise you, the only reason why you're not seeing success is because you haven't taken the action yet. I'm here to push you in a good way, because I got pushed myself. Because if I didn't start, I would not have lived the life that I'm living right now. If I wouldn't have started, I had not been able to have the opportunity to meet all these amazing people. I have not had the opportunity to even be here helping you guys. If you join this course with me, I'm gonna help you succeed. I know how this works, and I will guide you through it, and I will help you make it work. So to get started with this course, it will cost you not $20,000, it will cost you only $497, which for me is really cheap. But if you're not ready to invest into yourself, then you're not ready to make money. If you're not ready to invest into yourself, then I don't think you have an entrepreneurial mind. Maybe business isn't for you, but that's okay. But if you really feel like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of where I'm at, and you want to make a change, then take that investment, because you see that it's not only me that's seeing success with it. There's many other people that has as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. But if you want to get started right away, link is below. So click on that and let me know once you've purchased it, so I can help you and guide you and hear what your goals are, so that we really can make a steady plan for you once you get started. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the community.